ng ano.
Mag-i-issue ka pa lang. Tingnan
Ngayon
mo
po.
Mr. Chair. Pagka yung mayor ang gumagawa ng kasalanan, nagbubulag-bulagan eh. Pero yung mga 18 establishments nandun na sa industrial zone, pinipilit pa ninyo silang iharas?
Ba napapansin na inaari na nila yung mga corporation natin? Una, dami. Now, hindi na dami. Panghala na nila nakalagay. And how can you contest this?
Naghain ng panukala si Davao City Rep. Paulo Duterte upang sumailalim sa hair follicle drug test at confirmatory urine test ang mga opisyal at empleyado ng gobyerno kabilang ang Pangulo. Ayon sa House Bill 10,744, dalawa ang gagamiting paraan ng testing. Ang hair follicle drug test ang magsisilbing screening tests at ang urine drug test naman ang confirmed. Being at the forefront of public service with the mandate towards integrity and modesty, it is imperative that public officials and government employees should be the very first to uphold such constitutional mandate by submitting the accountability measures that serve as a tool in addressing the fulfillment of this mandate, sabi ni Duterte sa explanatory note ng panukala. Batay sa HB 10,744, ang random drug test ng mga elected at appointed officials sa gobyerno ay isasagawa kada 6 na buwan.
Kasi may semblance of Holiness Santos yung apelyido.
Thank you, Your Honor. The Honorable Fernandez is now recognized for his interpellation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Okay, punta po tayo doon kay susugan ko lang kay sino ba yan? Si Engineer Watt. Bonus, may bonus ka rito. So, kasi kanina sinabi ni Congressman Marcoleta that agriculture yung classification, and then suddenly nagkaroon ng resort. And a while ago, parang there is a reason to believe that parang itinatago yung resort. And the penalty that was given to the former mayor, no? Mayor kay Punsalan. Correct? So, is a fencing lang para to secure na skeletal lang ginagawa. But Congressman Marcoleta have shown that there was indeed a property. So, according sa department order, administrative order ng Department of Agriculture, AO number 2, series of January 6, 2011, there is a procedure for the issuance of the DA certificate for the eligibility of the reclassifying it. And at the same time, there are certain penalties and common penalties that are being issued. In this, may tinayo. And in this, hindi siya reclassified, di ba? So one of the common penalties that have to be issued by the government, the municipal government, should be the demolition. So anong action ang ginawa po ninyo? So have you started the procedure of i-demolish yung area ngayon?
Your Honor, siguro kung kailangan i-issue ng demolition permit, i-serve ko.
Kailan po ba tinayo yung resort?
I'm not sure of the date, probably mga yan siguro. 2007? Hindi po ako sure.
2007 siya kinonstruct?
Yes. Kasi po yung pagka-construct ko noon, hindi tuloy-tuloy.
So ang penalty na binigay nyo is like yung lang, parang financing nyo lang, gano'n?
I can impose the penalty doon sa ginawa niya. But in case na kailangan na ibigyan ng ipa-demolish, I will issue the demolition.
O sige, we will try to find it out kung ano yung inyong ginawang aksyon. Kasi ang hirap no? Parang ang light ng penalty nyo wherein the right procedure in reclassifying a certain agricultural area is to convene a council. Ang council niya, ang composition niya, DNR, DA, DAR, tapos yung mga surrounding families doon. Kasi kinukuha mo yung consensus And at the same time, why are you going to reclassify that area into industrial eh. Ngayon, kung walang ganong klaseng council that was created under a specific department order by the DA, then one of the penalties demolition. And non-compliance, may penalty din kayo. Ay, nako, madidimanda ka rin talaga dito, engineer, no?
Yes, Your Honor, I'll do.
Okay. Anyway, Mr. Chair, naimbitahan po natin yung kasi I was told by the COMSEC that we have invited the BJ Land and the Corimao Aluminum Corporation.
Chair, before that,
Yes, sir.
let me continue your questioning. Engineer Bonus, di ba nagtayo siya ng resort, inamin niya na hindi na-reclassify, di ba? Dahil agriculture to eh. Tama?
Tama po.
Ngayon ba na-reclassify na?
Hindi pa rin po.
Ngayon, nung itayo yung pasilidad,
Kanilang stockholder information, yung kanilang amount na capital investment, na paid up capital na 30 million, lahat po nung Chinese sila po ang naghati-hati. Kaya yung ownership po nila lumalabas na 100% owned nila yung 30 million. So mag-worry ka dito because siguro kung sila po ay officers lang, then I can consider that. Kung sila po ang treasurer, silang corporate secretary, silang president. Pero pag tinignan mo yung stockholders information, 100% yung total paid up capital paid by them. So this is something we have to be worried. Kasi baka yung ibang mga kumpanya, katulad nitong Golden Sun 999 na iniimbestigahan natin, 3 Chinese, tapos iba Pilipino, baka eventually, pagdating ng panahon, panay Chinese na rin ang stockholders. Panay Chinese na rin ang mga directors and officers. And the SEC have this moral responsibility to look into this. Kasi nga, pag once na nag-submit sila ng GIS nila, it's more of ministerial. Yun ang sinasabi nila. So, hindi nyo ba napapansin na inaari na nila yung mga corporation natin? Una, dami. Now, hindi na dami. Panghala na nila nakalagay. You contest this.
Mr. Chair, with the permission of
Yes,
Chairman Fernandez. Mr. Chair, can I ask Attorney Bernal, can you cite the specific provision of your charter which explicitly states that the mandate of Securities and Exchange Commission is just ministerial?
Your Honor, we will check first, Your Honor.
Ilang taon ka na nagtatrabaho sa sa attorney sa SIC?
What I mean by ministerial only is the receipt of the GIS, Your
Hindi,
Honor.
because the question of the Honorable Fernandez is yung pag-register ninyo diyan sa puro mga foreign nationals na mga incorporators. At ang sagot mo kasi, ministerial lang yung trabaho ng SEC. Kaya tinanong kita, anong specific provision sa charter ng SEC which explicitly provides na ministerial yung trabaho ninyo?
Your Honor, may I correct only, Your Honor, that the submission and the receipt of the GIS, which is an annual submission of the corporation, is just ministerial on our part to receive. As to the authenticity or the veracity of the truthfulness of the general.
Ano yung trabaho, yung
It is-
authenticity?
Yes, it is.
Hindi pa makita, Mr. Chair, na abogado yung mga abogado or mga professionals yung nasa SEC na tagatanggap. Pwede pala grade 6 lang or even Kito 12, tagatanggap lang pala eh. Pwede nga janitor pala ilagay dyan kasi tagatanggap lang. So, you need to be specific kung ano yung trabaho ninyo. Kindly review your charter kasi I don't believe na purely ministerial yung ginagawa ninyo, purely tagatanggap. Can you define, Mr. Chair, ministerial or tagatanggap if there is under the definition of term on the charter of SEC na tagatanggap? Can you educate this representation?
Mr. Chair. Sino ba?
Yes, SEC, you have the floor.
May I clarify, Mr. Chair?
Please.
To clarify the statement of Attorney Bernal, what he meant when he said ministerial was the receipt and uploading of the document in our system. But of course, we check what they upload. And if we found that there are violations in the data that they upload to us, then we will of course file necessary action and investigate and order for the correction of these documents when warranted, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, no, with all due respect to the representative of ECC, I still find it relevant na ipaalam nyo sa representasyon na to, ano ba talaga yung mandate ni SEC? Kasi in this case, nakita nyo na pag-submit pa lang, hindi naman nakapikit yung mata ninyo na yung sinubmit na GIS for Chinese, wala man lang kayong tanong doon sa nag-apply ng registration. Oh, bakit ano to? Ano po ba yung mga normally profession ng mga tagatanggap dyan sa SEC sa registration? Lawyers or ano yung profession nila, Mr. Chair?
They are securities examiners, Mr. Chair, with job description appropriate to review and evaluate these corporate documents submitted with the commission, Mr. Chair.
Normally, Mr. Chair, ano yung mga profesyon nila? Mga graduate of what courses?
Mr. Chair, I do not have the information currently as regards the job description and qualifications for our SEC examiners, but we can submit with the committee the information requested.
Kasi this is in need of legislation. Baka kailangan natin i-amend yung charter ninyo just to ensure na hindi tayo magtuturuan dito kung mga ganitong, imagine, no? Puro Chinese tapos ni-register ninyo. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, can I respond, Mr. Chair?
Please allow the chair to recognize our vice chairperson, the Honorable Isabel Maria Zamora, representing the Lone District, San Juan City, Metropolitan Manila. Magandang umaga po. SEC, kung sumagot kayo sana ay umpisahan nyo dun sa provision ng Constitution. Absolute ba? Or other exceptions? Or in-enumerate lang yung hindi po pwede na hindi ma-violate yung 60-40 at pwedeng may 100%? Doon nyo po sana umpisahan. Di ba? Kasi the Constitution did not cover everything na dapat 60-40. Right? Because there are laws passed by Congress like the Foreign Investment Act and the Retail Trade Liberalization Act that provided exceptions. There are supposed to be corporations to be where the incorporators are purely foreign nationals. These are provided as exceptions under these two laws. Yun sana i-explain nyo sa kanila para maintindihan nila. Would that not be better, SEC?
I agree, Mr. Chair. We apologize for being unclear, Mr. Chair, earlier.
And how can
Nakita mo naman, kompleto na. Sino
Yes, sir.
nagbigay ng building permit?
Wala po kami binigyan ng building permit.
So walang building permit yun.
Wala po.
Kapag ka walang building permit, anong gagawin ng isang building engineer?
Lalagyan po siya ng notice of illegal construction. Mag-i-issue po siya.
Mag-i-issue ka pala?
Hindi po, kung pwede ko pong i-impose
Hindi nga,
yung
kailan ba natapos yon? Tapos na eh. Kitang-kita mo naman.
2019 po siguro.
Oh, hindi.
Mag-i-issue na lang po ako.
Mag-i-issue ka pa lang. Tingnan mo
Nice.
Mr. Chair. Pagka yung mayor ang gumagawa ng kasalanan, nagbubulag-bulagan eh. Pero yung mga 18 establishments nandun na sa industrial zone, pinipilit pa ninyo silang iharas. Industrial zone yun eh. Pinipilit yung magkaroon ng ang reclassification po magmumula sa agricultural into non-agricultural uses. Yun po kaya nare-reclassify. Ito po, sang-ayon sa inyong CLUP, nasa industrial zone na. Bakit pa po ninyo pinaanak ng reclassification para lang kayo makapag-collect ng regulatory fees? Ngayon, mag-i-issue ka pa lang ng permit. Ano sabi mo? Mag-i-issue ka ng notice of what?
Illegal construction.
Oh, pagkatapos mo, ngayon ka pa lang mag-i-issue, di ba? So, may problema na yan. DILG, o ngayon, Kapag na-issue mo yung illegal construction, what is the next step?
Mag-explain po yung respondent, yung client.
Ano classification? Hindi siya kumuha ng building permit, maliwanag na merong paglabag. Oh, tapos na. Kunwari, wala siyang na-explain sa'yo.
I will issue the demolition order.
Talaga?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ha?
Yes, Your Honor.
Kapag hindi mo kailan mo i-issue?
This week po.
Nakatala ba yun, Comsec? Yan ang timeline. This week. Hindi yung 1 month. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, in relation to that, Mr. Bonus, may occupancy permit ba?
Wala po kasi
Wala
wala po
din.
building
Oh.
permit eh.
Sige, in relation to that, kasi sinimulan ni Congressman na ako. Actually, tapos na ako dyan eh. Sige, how will you do it?
Gagawa po ako ng sulat at i-issuean ko po yung demolition order.
Hindi, you have a team. I've been a mayor eh.
Yes.
So, you have to have a team. Sino
Yeah.
mayor ngayon?
Mayor Romanuel Santos po.
Santos.
Opo.
So you create a team. So
Yes.
you create also the the interagency group
Task
that
force.
will implement the demolition. Kasama dyan ang PNP. Di ba? Kasama ang municipal engineer. And siyempre kung napakalaki yung demolish nyo, di ba? You have to have the due process as well. At ang due process ngayon, kung wala nga silang mga documents na mapapakita pertaining to the reclassification, and then one of the penalties that is under department, I think AO series number 2. Yun, tingnan nyo yung mga penalties doon para guided kayo by your action. Di ba?
Thank you po.
Yan, masakit man yan, pero dapat yung gawin. Otherwise, kayo yung may responsibilidad dyan.
Maraming salamat po, Your Honor.
O, timeline ha, sinabi 1 week. Tingnan
Opo.
natin ha.
Ay.
Within this week daw. Sige, malaman natin. Okay, Mr. Chairman, we have invited, May 4 pa pala to. And nung nagtatanong po ako, we have invited the BJ Land and Corimao Aluminum. Andito po sila, di ba? Yes, yung Corimao andito.